Hello guys, it's your boy Pain here. This video is part 2 on the series of how to be a pro player if you're just playing with two fingers. In this video, I'm going to talk about your settings and sensitivity and how to improve your aim and recoil control. If you haven't watched part 1, the link is going to be on the description below. In order you understand this video, you need to watch that video first. If you like this kind of content, please like, comment, and subscribe if you're new. So let's get into the video. Alright guys, this video is going to be about how to have a better recoil control and how to improve your aiming. So first of all, you need to land far away from the enemy in order to get some loot and get good weapon. The best weapon right now on VR is the AK-47. So I think once you find that weapon, you need to practice your recoil control with it. So I like to come in this area next to black mark over here. There's a lot of trees over there. You see, I act like these trees are the enemy. You do strafing, remember? Go to the left, go to the right. Never stay still like this, never. Why? Because someone can shoot you from behind, and always never move your weapon away from the target. Always in the middle. Always in the middle. You go to the left, always go to the right, and never move your aiming from the tree. So you go the same, move, slide, aim. So let's say the enemy is that one over there. If I don't use any recoil control, see how it's gonna look. That weapon is going all the way up. You need to use your thumb, and go all the way down. That's how you have a good recoil control. In order to have a good recoil control, you need to have a good sensitivity. The sensitivity video is gonna be before this video, so stay tuned for that. So alright guys, I think it's time to talk about your settings. So first of all, go to Battle Royale and go to settings over here, settings, and go to basics and go to VR mode. Okay, so just copy the same settings I have, activate and deactivate whatever it is on and off on my screen. So yeah, just copy the same or take a screenshot. So I use tap to ADS, display left fire button. So this one is the hit fire button. You need to take that on. If you turn it off, you're only gonna see one button. So please turn it on if you have it off or whatever. So yeah, so this one slide while you're running. So this one, every time you if you're running and touch the crouch button, your character will slide. So that's really important. So this one is the another one. This one is really important. Always sprinting, please. You will have it like this. If you haven't seen this before, so the default one is, I think, is 61 or 62, like this, 61, 62. But what you need to know, every time you move, and never like just copy this the way I have it though. It will gonna help you a lot. If you don't just go back the way you used to be, I don't know, just this is my setting, so I think this is gonna help you though. Press check, always sprint, and go all the way 100%. Go 100% and press always sprint. That's really important over there. This one is really important. And the other one is, I think that's for multiplayer aspect. So if you please have all invisible, because you're gonna see if you have like your best, and you're gonna see if the enemy has a best too. It's really important, because in this one you don't see if the enemy has a best or no. If you know if your enemy has a vest, you can prepare. Oh, this guy is a real player or not. So this one is a good, and you can plan a strategy to how to wipe the squad or any person in general. So really important, this one, all visible. So that's my basics aspect of VR. So the audio and graphics, so I have in very high, max. That'll be it over here. Okay, so the sensitivity. Okay, this is my sensitivity. So go to VR again, VR mode. So this one is the I have fixed speed. And this one, guys, you need to try this one though, because the default comes with this one. Switch while up in ADS. I think that's not the move, because remember, it depends. Every season change. So if for any reason I feel that my recoil or my sensitivity is off, so I try to play with those. I go with this one, and sometimes if I don't feel it, I go back on this one. So this one is, I think, I bet the 90% of the player has it in this one, but I actually use this one. Why? Because like it says here, gradually switches while ADS. That means like every time. Remember, we are using the two buttons, the ADS in auto ADS. When you press the auto ADS, automatically will move. I don't know if you understand. Automatically, you zoom in and then you move. I want to explain that later in a couple seconds. Just give me 1 second. So please just trust me on this one. You need to try it out. Just try it out. Gradually switching while ADS. That's my this one. And this is that one trick though. And the other one, the third person, that's the aspect, my sensitivity. For me, for my aspect, my sensitivity is 100 ADS. That's how you move your character. Uh, that's your camera. And this one, the SP, that's for person. That's don't even think about this one. Don't pay attention. The second one, this one, you don't pay attention. Just leave it the way you have it. The other one is optics. This one is really important. So what you need to always pay attention and tweaking around is your third person sensitivity. So this one, I have it 185. This one and optics. This one. That's those settings you need to tweak around. I have a 147. That's it doesn't matter 147. So these two you need to tweak on. And maybe if you like a sniper one, because I only use optics direct, that I don't have to worry about the tactical scope or the other scope. And the sniper one, the sniper I have the default, I think it's 47, but I have it 50. The sniper sensitivity. Okay, so I have it 50. So this one, okay. Now that you have it this way, we're going to. This is the basic sensitivity every time you use the aiming button. So now every time that you are shooting and the same time you're moving your weapon, this is the other sensitivity though. This one, I have it 200. Just copy, please. Just copy 200. It's different. You have to, in this side, you need to at least be like 10% more than the actual sensitivity. You see, this is the camera sensitivity, and this one is the fighting sensitivity. Every time you aiming and shooting in the same time, how your weapon is gonna move. So this one is 200. Remember, you only need to focus on the third person sensitivity and the octave sensitivity. No more. Don't worry about the other one. That's on. Don't worry about it. You always focus on the third person sensitivity. I have in 200, and the octave, this one, I have in 170. See, this is low. My sensitivity is high, 170, and why this one is lower? And octaves have a 300, almost 30%, 30 plus point higher than the ADS, than the octaves over here. Why? Because when I aiming, I'm not shooting. But remember, but when you're shooting, your weapon is kicking up and down to left to right. So that's what it called recoil. So in order to have consistent recoil control, you need to increase your sensitivity on your fire sensitivity. So that's this pen over here, this one. So that's why I have it like this. So remember, every time you shoot, your weapon gets up. That's the recoil pattern. So in order to have a consistent to move to the right, and remember, you're not going to stay still. Remember, and the movement that we talk about in the first video, you have to move to the right and to the left. That's the strafing movement, to the right and to the left, in order to avoid some bullets. So that's the reason having this sensitivity. So that's gonna be everything.